Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Andi Mawaddah, and right now I'm going to tell you about articulating the suprasegmental sound, the word stress. So there are three ground rules in articulating relating to the word stress. Namely, rules number 1 is one word only have one stress. Generally, in English, the English word only have one stress. Even also, there are such thing called secondary stress, but it's only used in long words and always much smaller than the primary one. And rules number 2, we only stress the vowels and not the consonants. Rules number 3 is the stress is complicated in English. It's complicated because also many linguistics and language practitioners already have met the rules for this, but there are many exceptions for this too. So we cannot rely on them too much. Beside the ground rules, there is also the general rules of the word stress. According to Quenwen, there are at least 8 general rules of the word stress. Namely, rules number 1, 2 syllables, noun and adjective. A noun, an adjective, a noun and an adjective that has 2 syllables, the stress is placed on the first syllable. Example: table, silver, princess, people, heaven, water, country, picture, language, husband, perfect, happy, future, special, ugly, sorry, joyful, silence, little, and lonely. There is an exception for this rule, like example, noun, hotel, and the adjective example like extreme. The stress is placed on the second syllables. According to Quenwen, this exception occurs because the word is borrowed from other language or it's completely random. Rules number 2 is 2 syllables, verb and preposition. When the English word is a verb or a preposition and has 2 syllables, then the stress is placed on the second syllables. Example: for the verb, appear, believe, impress, promote, become, inspire, forget, behave, embrace, confess. And for the preposition, namely like about, without, between, beside, beneath, below, behind, before, around, among, against, across, and above. These rules also have exceptions where there are few English verb words that have the 2 syllables, but the stress is placed on the first syllable. Namely, like welcome, namely like welcome, happen, whisper, bargain. Okay. Number 3, the words which are both noun and verb. There are many words in English that have same spelling but different in articulating. So the difference is depending whether the word is noun or a verb. In this case, if the word is function as a verb, then uh, then the stress is placed in the second syllables, and if the word is function as a noun, the stress is placed on the first syllable. Example: in the noun conduct, and in the verb it's spelled as conduct. Attribute and attribute, combat and combat, conflict, conflict, contest, contract and contract, decrease and decrease, escort, impact and impact, increase, insult and insult, object and object, permit and permit, present and present, progress and progress, project and project, rebel and rebel, refills. Number 4, namely 3 syllables ending in r, er, or ly. In English, there are words that have 3 syllables. In putting stress on this word are seen from the endings, because the word that has 3 syllables influenced by the endings. So if the word is ending in er, or ly, then the stress is placed on the, if the word that has 3 syllables ending in er, or ly, the word ending with er, like cheerleader, caretaker, bullfighter, broadcaster, manager, doorkeeper, officer, zookeeper, foreigner, traveler. And in the word ending in ly, namely like orderly, family, properly, suddenly, commonly, currently, presently, elderly, openly, formally. There are many exceptions for these rules, where the stress in this kind of word, the 3 syllables not placed in the first syllable but on the second syllable, namely like in the word ending in er, ER. Example, adapter, announcer, compasser. An example in the word LE, ending with LE or li, like sincerely, assembly. Next rule is word ending in IC or IC, SION, shin, and TION, shin. When articulating the word ending in ik, shin, or sun, the stress placed on the second syllable plus the stress usually placed on the second to last syllable. Example, the word ending in ik, like electronic, scientific, democratic, diagnostic, systematic, geographic, linguistic, diplomatic, enthusiastic, photographic. The word ending in shin, like comprehension, apprehension, supervision, transfusion, progression, compression, submission, commission, possession, discussion. An example. Next rule is word ending in IC or ik, SION, shin, and TION, shin. When articulating the word ending in ik, shin, or sun, the stress placed on the second syllable plus the stress usually placed on the second to last syllable. Example, the word ending in ik, like electronic, scientific, democratic, diagnostic, systematic, geographic, linguistic, diplomatic, enthusiastic, photographic. The word ending in shin, like comprehension, apprehension, supervision, transfusion, progression, compression, submission, commission, possession, discussion. An example for the word ending in TION, shin, namely like differentiation, instrumentation, disactivation, personification, experimentation, administration, identification, discrimination, participation, contribution. Next rule is word ending in C, T, P, G, and L. In these rules, when pronounced the word ending with this ending, so then the stress placed on the third to last syllable. Example, the word ending in C, namely like interdependency, transparency, incompetency, consistency, bureaucracy, proficiency, redundancy, conspiracy, inaccuracy, pregnancy. Then next, the word ending in T, namely like incompatibility, instrumentality, responsibility, respectability, heterogeneity, functionality, accessibility, productivity, municipality, universality. Next, the word ending with P, namely like cinematography, autobiography, bibliography, oceanography, photography, philosophy, pornography, geography, ethnography, biography. And the word ending with G, namely like biotechnology, phenomenology, anthropology, methodology, terminology, archaeology, technology, psychology, methodology, strategy, and the word ending with L, an example like pharmaceutical, constitutional, conversational, international, technological, institutional, chronological, multicultural, professional, educational. These rules also have exception where for the endings L, usually there are some words that the primary stress placed on the second to last one. Example like in the word environmental, experimental, and instrumental. Okay, I think that's all what I can say. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.